Hey y'all, so today I'm going to be doing a college essentials video for you guys, and I'm about to go into my junior year in college, which is weird and crazy, and I don't feel like I'm halfway done with school, but I guess I am. And basically I just made a list of 10 things that I feel are essential for college and to be successful and, you know, survive. These aren't exactly like 10 things you wouldn't think about or something, because you've thought about these things. Like, let's be honest, if you were like me when I was a freshman, I literally thought about every possible thing I may or may not have needed and brought it anyways. It was crazy. But anyways, let's just get started with the first essential, and that is a planner. You absolutely positively need to have a planner in college. I don't care if you didn't use yours in high school. In college, you have to juggle so many things, and they don't just kind of feed it to you. You're like, okay, you know, they don't say read pages 1 to 5 and then do this little assignment. It's like, okay, you have your test in a month. You know, here's what we're covering every day. You can read along if you want to. You don't have to, but you probably should. And you kind of have to like make up your own study routine, you know? And you have to do this for literally all of your classes. So I think most people take like 4 classes, and it just gets really stressful. So you need a planner, and this is the planner I'm using. I used this exact same one last year. So it's just from Target. It's from the Green Room brand, and I believe it was like $12. And I like it. It looks like, let me show you. It looks like this on the inside. This is like December or something, November, whatever, but it has enough room for me to write down everything. And if you want me to do like a study guide video or something for college, just let me know down below and I could totally do that for you. So my next essential is bringing rain gear. I totally didn't think about this when I was a freshman. I don't know why. I guess I didn't think I was going to need to walk around in the rain or something. I have no idea. But I didn't bring rain boots or an umbrella. I just had a raincoat, and it did not do the job, and it was like pouring outside, because for some reason college does not stop if it's like thundering and raining cats and dogs. Like, you still need to go to class, which is really upsetting, but you do what you gotta do. So a good pair of rain boots and like an umbrella and a raincoat will definitely do well, and you will be very thankful that you have it. So this next essential may not apply to you, but it may, so I thought I'd throw it in here anyways, and it's using study apps on like your iPad or phone or computer or whatever, you know, device you use. And I have an iPad. I bring it to class with me all the time, and it's just really convenient because it's a lot lighter and smaller, you know, than a computer. And my favorite app is Notability, and I'll show it to you. And it's just a awesome note-taking app. You can type and do lines and customize and whatever, and just add pictures and stuff. But what I like most about Notability is that you can record your professor's lecture. So if you're like looking through your notes, you don't know like what this one thing is about, you can go back, listen to the lecture, and then be like, oh, that's what she was talking about, you know? And it's also really convenient if you weren't paying as much attention as you should have been. Trust me, we've all been there. So this next essential might be a little weird and strange and kind of like unnecessary to some people, but I think it's a pretty good essential, and it's having a pair of headphones on you at all times, especially if you're just walking around campus or if you are on the bus and just don't want to talk to people. It's a good way to say like, hey, I'm here, I'm in person, and unless you personally know me, don't talk to me. I don't want to have like conversation with you right now, you know, because let's be honest, we all have those days where we just don't want to be social, and that's okay. But just having a good pair of headphones is really nice and convenient. And it's also really convenient if you're in like a public study area where people are walking around you and talking and discussing whatever important things are going on in their little worlds, and, you know, it's being really distracting to you. You can just plug in your headphones and listen to Pandora or whatever you listen to and be able to focus on whatever you're doing. So this next essential is kind of a weird essential. You might not think this is so necessary, but I think it is, and that's pepper spray. And if you're a petite female like me who cannot defend herself even if she needed to, having pepper spray is a good like weapon of choice, even though it's not like I guess it is considered a weapon, but it's not like a, you know, something that's going to kill somebody. A college campus isn't as protected as like a high school would be, because it's just so open and literally anybody can walk around it, or at least, you know, the colleges I've been to. And there can be some creepy people out there, and, you know, better be protected and, you know, not a victim. You know, just be safe. Just be safe out there. So this next essential is something I definitely did not think about when I was a freshman, and that's bringing medicine. And I don't mean like your prescription medicines, but, you know, bring that also. But I mean like Tylenols and Dayquils and NyQuils and Pepto-Bismol just for those like everyday colds and stomach aches that you may not have prepared for when you were moving in. It's just a good way to be prepared for all situations, I guess. So this next essential is probably going to seem really obvious, but I think it's really important nonetheless, and that is storage. If you're going to be living in a dorm with another person, you're probably not going to have enough space for both of y'all with the storage that they provide. They literally have so many forms of storage out there right now, it's insane. Like, you can just Google, shoe storage if you have a lot of shoes with you, and they have literally 20 billion things, and that's only like on the first page, and it's just really important to keep your life decluttered and nice and organized so you know where everything is. This next essential is really important if you know that you're going to be on a campus where you walk a lot and have to cross the world basically to go to class, and that's wearing a comfy pair of shoes. This could be like a comfy pair of flip-flops or Toms or Chacos or tennis shoes or whatever, floats your boat. But basically you don't want to, break out your new pair of shoes and have to walk all the way to math class, and in that, 5-minute walk you get a blister, because then you just have to like walk back or walk to another class. Trust me, been there, done that. It's an awful situation. My next essential is to get a personal printer, because at least on my campus, if you wanted to print on campus, then you need to pay for it, and it's like 10 cents a page or something, and that's for black and white. And like, as convenient as it is, if you're already there, you may or may not want to actually pay the money, because it does add up over time and it's kind of annoying. So having a personal printer is just really convenient, and if you just need to print something off quickly and you don't want to, run over to the student center that could take like a whole trip or whatever, you can just do it in the privacy of your own room, or maybe your roommate's gonna bring one and you can use hers or his or whoever, or you have a friend and you can use theirs. But just having a personal printer I just think is really convenient. And for my final college essential, this is kind of really silly, but it's so important to me. I always have to have like a snack in my book bag at all times. This could be anywhere from like just a candy bar or a granola bar, a yogurt, anything basically that I have at my apartment that I can bring with me. I also like to bring like water with me, or coffee, or both, whatever. I just don't like to be hungry, and I don't want to pay for food on campus, even though sometimes I do get Chick-fil-A. I just like to always be prepared with like a snack or something, just because I'm always hungry and I always feel like I need to eat something. Alright guys, so those are all 10 of my college essentials. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope it wasn't like stupid or something, or too like weird, but these are just things that going to school for 2 years here have taught me, that these are things that I, actually need all the time. But if you want more college videos, just request them down below and I could totally do that, or if you just have a question, again, just comment and I will answer, and it'll be a fun time. And yeah, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later.